Lately, I've been reminiscing of my childhood. As I've been doing so, I started to remember all the good memories I have. And so, that brings us to the things I loved about my childhood. Back in the day, TV was the bomb. Whether it was Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, you always had something to watch. Personal favorites of mine include Dexter's Laboratory, The Angry Beavers, Jimmy Neutron, Johnny Bravo, and much more. The writing was more creative back then, as there was a resource of untapped story ideas. Fun fact, my first words related to Dexter's Laboratory. And then there was Pokemon. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon. I sound like a complete goon for saying this, but when I was younger, Pokemon was my life. I got a Game Boy when I was 2 or 3 years old, and my gaming career started with Pokemon Blue. So obviously Pokemon means something to me. Plus, who didn't spend their Saturday mornings watching Pokemon? Although they're pretty bad nowadays, Happy Meals were great. You got Pokemon toys, Power Ranger toys, Flintstone toys, anything a child could want, really. And even though the food isn't that good for you, the toys made it completely worth it. One of my absolute favorite things to do is boot up the GameCube. Come on, you haven't lived until you've owned a GameCube. Mario Kart Double Dash, Luigi's Mansion, Zelda the Wind Waker, the list goes on. On Fridays, my friends and I would just come over to my house, boot up the GameCube, and play Mario Kart Double Dash for hours. And yeah, seriously, Koopa Shells should have never existed. They're pretty much the worst thing ever. So those are some of the things I remember from my childhood. Thanks for going down nostalgia lane with me. It was a fun time. See you later. Valentine's Day. The holiday in which people celebrate love. In all honesty, I have mixed feelings on Valentine's Day. I hate how commercialized it's become, what with the Hallmark cards